When the tax incentives for making TV shows and movies in North Carolina were cut back, a lot of the production left the state, but much of the talent stayed here because this was their home even before they got into the industry.
In tonight's Buckley Report, Bob shows us a group of writers, producers, and actors, most of whom are from right here, and the movie they just made that looks as slick as anything out of a major movie studio.
Himmler went into hiding.
When you go to the movies, sometimes the places you escape to are ones you pass every day.
Don't shoot!
The new movie Condor's Nest not only stars a lot of North Carolina talent, but did a lot of its shooting right here as well.
So what is it like filming right in your own backyard?
It's fantastic.
Phil Blattenberger is a UNC Greensboro alum who wrote and directed the film.
I was a nerd as a kid. I grew up on World War II heritage and you know, Spielberg and all these things, you know, in the 90s that were centered around World War II. And so it was a fun way to kind of connect to that and tell an interesting story on top of it.
It's a movie that starts during the war, then picks up again 10 years later.
10,000 Nazis fled Germany after 1945, after Hitler fell, and set up shop in South America.
Lucky for you, I know how to fly a plane.
It's a revenge story of a guy who, 10 years after the war, crosses multiple continents and a sort of a geographical arc across South America, hunting down Nazis and the guy who killed his platoon.
Jacob Keehane from Rockingham County stars in the film as Will Spaulding.
So I'm a World War II veteran, a former airman who watched his entire crew get murdered by a crazy SS colonel, and I am a hard-drinking, self-loathing guy with vengeance on his mind.
Is that fun to be a hard-drinking, angry guy?
Not in real life, but it's fun to play that character.
He got to do that opposite some fairly big names in Arnold Vosloo.
What was your target?
Plus Michael Ironside and Jackson Rathbone.
It must have been just a hoot to perform with these people.
It was absolutely amazing. I mean, a lot of these cast members that we brought on, you know, I grew up watching these guys. At the risk of sounding dramatic, it's a dream come true.
Are you waiting for a friend?
Jorge Garcia, who starred in the TV show Lost, also has a role.
Having a drink.
But Jacob got his big break when I was cast to recreate the scene, though they punked me on the first take.
So, meeting a friend?
No, just having a drink.
We did get it right.
Meeting a friend?
No, just having a drink.
Eventually.
Look at that, I was just in a film.
Yeah.
Can you maybe cut Jorge?
We're cutting Jorge out, man. You've got the new spot, yeah.
That scene in the movie was shot in Havana Phil's Cigar Bar in Greensboro. The Julian Price House is the Condor's Nest, and other scenes were shot around the state.
The geography of North Carolina is it's an absolute wonderful asset to a filmmaker.
We filmed our big scenes that were supposed to double for Eastern France in 1944 out in Rocky Mount. So we found a field, 400 acres, contracted with a guy to build a Crash B-17 on it, built a farmhouse, and that doubled for Eastern France.
Making films lately has been a challenge.
I was very surprised how well it went during COVID. We held auditions actually in Central Park for some of these roles because we couldn't rent a space or go indoors. We actually set up in Central Park and had actors and actresses come one at a time at like 5-minute intervals and you know, just scream acting lines in the middle of the park. It was a very interesting experience.
But producing a film that will not only be available for streaming, but also in theaters in more than a dozen cities, shows what you can do from right here in North Carolina.
That's success to us, right? You know, we're getting broad exposure with this thing. People are seeing it. It's on the silver screen in the age of streaming. That's amazing. That's an amazing accomplishment for us.
Especially if the good guy has a chance to set things right in the end. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
And you can stream Condor's Nest right now on Amazon Prime, Spectrum, Dish Network, Apple TV, pretty much anywhere films are streamed, and it's also in some theaters.